welcome to Ironbeard Yoga. I am your host, Robert Ironbeard. Today's practice is going to be 25 minutes of power Vinyasa. When we're ready, we're going to take to our mats, finding center, and begin by taking those arms up overhead. Get a nice stretch here, reaching and rising, filling all the way up on a big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Set our intention for our practice, our mantra, our prayer. Take those arms back up. Big inhale, filling. Reaching as far and high as we can. Let's max out the breath. And on the exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, grab the ankles. No tension in the neck. Head surrenders. Let it go. Check in here with our body, with our breath. Opening up those vertebrae. Surrendering that crown. You can take even a few yeses and nos if you like. Just warming ourselves up. Couple breaths. Inhale, halfway lift, hands below the knees, scapula draw in and down the back, creating a nice flat back here. We're settling in. Inhale, right arm high. Neutral gaze or gaze high to the hand to deepen. Just staying for one breath. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Neutral gaze or gaze high. As always, listen to our body, staying for one breath. Take one more big inhale, opening. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, nice and slow. We're going to swan dive up, reaching and rising. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push up. Settling in here, finding our core fire. Hands are stacked right underneath the shoulders, keeping those elbows tucked when we're ready to descend. Take a big inhale, rock forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Pointing the toes, hands are stacked right underneath our shoulders, along in that spine. Pulling those hearts back, take a big inhale, and on the exhale, seat to the high, down dog. Pushing those palms away from that center line, drawing those hearts towards our thighs. Settling in here by taking a few calf stretches if you like. No tension in the neck. Letting the head hang heavy. When we're ready, walk those hands towards our feet. Halfway lift when we get there. Crown forward, gaze down. Taking a big inhale. And settle. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let it out. Check back in with breath. That next inhale, we're going to peel ourselves up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up into our tall mountain. Arms up overhead, palms together. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands back down to the mat. We're walking right back into our down dog. Settling back in. You can take a couple more calf stretches. Have fun. When you're ready, we're going to gaze forward. Walk, step, jump towards our hands. Halfway lift. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Grab those ankles, no tension in the neck. Inhale, swan dive up, reaching and rising. Exhale, take those hands to the back wall. Uddiyana Bandha, zipping it up 2 inches below the navel. We're firing up the lower belly. Flex the glute, protect the lower back. If you want to go deeper than this, you can always bend those knees. Listen to our body, gently pushing those hips forward. When we're ready, we're going to inhale, rise up, back to neutral. Exhale, surrender out, forward fold, bend the knees, grab the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Settle in, exhale. Couple breaths. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Point those toes, stack those hands under the shoulders. Exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, seat to the high. Arms are active, pushing our palms away from the center line. When we're ready, gaze forward, walk, step, jump towards our hands. Keeping the hands rooted and grounded, jump back into your down dog. Working a little bit on our hops. Another one, gaze forward, flex those knees, walk, step, jump towards those hands. Keeping the hands rooted if you like. When we're ready, jump back, down dog. Maybe you catch a little air time. As always, practice safely. We're back in our down dog. This time, let's tiptoe towards the hands. Halfway lift when you get there. Stay in for one. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, settle in. If you practice with blocks, you can always take a block and wedge it in between your knees. This will help stabilize your legs. If you want to deepen, you can always come up onto the toes. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Take a big inhale. Rock forward, exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, seat to the high. Push those hearts towards our thighs. Center up the left foot. We're going to take the right leg up and high. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Rise up, warrior one, right side. Arms up by the ears. Hips are square to the front wall. Front knee stacked over that front ankle. And if you want to deepen here, you can always drop those hips. Taking those arms to the back wall. We're staying for a couple breaths here. Hands are going to come to heart center. Hinging forward, bellying over that front right thigh. Getting light in that back foot, strong in that front leg. We're going to lift off a warrior three, right side. Hearts are parallel to the mat. You can always take that left foot back down to the mat whenever you are ready. We're just staying for a couple breaths. Nice and slow, we'll drop down on that back foot. Warrior two. Arms extend to the front and back wall. We're dristing over that front middle finger. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. The hips are now squared to the side wall. Settle it in. You can let the hips drop. When you're nice and rooted, flip the front palm and take it high and back for warrior exalted. Couple breaths. Hands are going to come down to the mat. Take them to the inside of that right foot. And you can kick that right foot off to the side of the mat gently, lowering onto the back leg. We're taking lizard pose. You don't have to stay flat-footed here. You can roll onto the side of the foot if need be. If you want to take twisting lizard, you can always take that right hand to the back wall. Rise up, extending that right leg, taking our half splits long in the spine, hinging at the hips, surrendering that crown last, bellying over the front thigh. Hands can come down to the earth, to the blocks. Try to let that head hang heavy here. If full splits are in your practice, this is the time to take them. As always, listen to your body. If you've been liking the flows that we've been bringing you, please like and subscribe to our channel. When we're ready, we're going to inhale up nice and slow, flexing that front knee. Our hands are going to come back down. Frame the foot, taking that right leg back up and high. Three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Inhale, left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive, up, reaching and rising. Exhale, swan dive down, grab those ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, seat to the high. Pushing those palms away from that center line. Center up that right foot. We're going to take the left leg up and high. Three-legged dog, left side. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, left side. Front knee stacked over that front ankle. Hips are squared to the front wall. Back heel is dropped. Arms up by the ears, taking them to the back wall if you like to deepen. Taking a couple breaths here. When we're ready, we're going to take our hands to heart center. Hinging forward, bellying over that front thigh. We're going to get strong in that front leg. Lighten the back foot. Lift off, warrior three, left side. Hearts are parallel to the mat. Soft in that standing knee. Set your dristi, your gaze, to a non-moving point. This will help with your balance. You can always take that back leg down whenever you are ready. In fact, you don't even have to have it leave the mat. Placing the weight over that front leg is enough. When we're ready, nice and slow, drop back down. We're coming into warrior two. Hips are square to the side wall. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. Arms are extending to the front and back wall. We're dristiing over that front middle finger. Flipping the front palm, we can exalt our warrior. Warrior 2. Extend those arms back out to the front and back wall. Hands are going to come down to the mat. Let's take both hands to the inside of that left foot. We're going to lower down into our lizard pose. Letting those hips drop gently. Same thing, you don't have to stay flat-footed. Your left foot can roll slightly to its side, to the edge. This is okay. If you want to deepen, you can always take twisting lizard here, reaching that left hand to the back wall, setting up for a bind if you like. Gently gazing over that left shoulder. Taking a couple breaths, settling in. When we're ready, hands are going to come back down. Rising up, setting up for our half splits here, long in that front leg, long in the spine. We're going to fold down over that front thigh. Head surrenders last. You can frame the leg here to earth, to blocks. If full splits are in your practice, now's the time to take them. This is a deep stretch. Take your time coming out. Inhale nice and slow. We're going to rise up, flex that front knee. Reframe the foot. We're taking that left leg back up and high for three-legged dog. Take the big inhale. Settle in, taking an exhale. Take a couple ankle circles if you like. One more big inhale. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Inhale, right foot meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan diving up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up, exhale. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Vinyasa. Flowing with breath. Active in those arms, pushing those hands away from that center line. When we're ready, let's tiptoe towards our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive up, tall mountain, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Right knee comes down. Left arm high, peeling open. Gate pose, right side. Reaching to the front wall, finding length if you like. We can take that left leg parallel to the mat. We're finding full length here. Point those toes. Spread those phalanges. Take a big inhale, sinking up to our breath. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, growing long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, growing long, reaching as far as we can. Exhale, elbow to knee. When we're ready, knee down, hand down, switching sides, right leg back, right arm high. Gate pose. Finding length. When we're ready, we're going to take that right arm by the ear, reaching to the front wall. Right leg rises up. Length from toes to fingers. Take a big inhale, sinking up to the breath. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, final one, growing as long as we can. Exhale, elbow to knee, knee down, hand down. Take any wrist circles that you need. We're going to work our way up to our knees. Taking biped, roll that mat up if you need. Tuck those toes. Taking camel, right arm by the ear. Gently pushing those hips forward. You can take that right arm to the back wall to deepen. Reaching back with that left hand to the earth, to the blocks, to the heel, to the back. Wherever you can, wherever your body allows. As always, listening to our own body. Inhale, coming back to neutral, switching sides, left arm by the ear, right hand reaches back, grab the right heel, calf, block, earth, wherever your body allows. Left arm draws to the back wall, gently drawing those hips forward. We're staying for just a couple breaths. Inhale, rise back up to neutral. And then nice and easy, we're going to take those knees out to the sides of the mat, feet together, seat back towards our feet, arms extend out. We're surrendering down into our earth here, taking child's pose, reaching out as far as we can. When we're ready, let's walk those hands over to the right side of the mat, opening up our left side body. If you'd like to support our business, our page, our channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, and to share our flows. When we're ready, inhale, coming back to neutral, and then on the exhale, walk them right off to the left side of the mat. Special thank you to all our friends, family, customers, our viewers, our supporters. Thank you all so very much for everything that you do for us. Ironbeard does not exist without you guys. Inhale, we're going to come back to neutral. Let's make our way into table. From here, we're going to go right into our cat, round the spine. Take a big inhale, we're sinking up to the breath. Exhale, belly drops, gaze high for cow pose. Inhale, back into cat pose, round the spine, gaze through the legs. Exhale, cow pose, belly drop, seat and gaze high. Inhale, back into cat, round the spine, scapula draw away from each other, fill up, big sigh out, cow pose, belly drop, seat and gaze high. Coming back to neutral, take a couple wags of the tail if you like. Let's make our way right into seated. Or any comfortable asana that you like to end this practice in. Returning to our breath here, returning to stillness, long in that spine. Becoming mindful of our posture, crown nice and tall, creating space with every inhale. Releasing tension with every exhale. Thank you everyone for joining us today for this practice. It was an honor and pleasure. Like and subscribe if you like these flows. Please leave us a comment if you like, letting us know how this practice made you feel. Taking as long as you need. When you're ready, take those arms up overhead, get a nice big stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Have a great day. Until next episode, namaste. Take care.